Hi Taurus, welcome into your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of January 2023. I do want to thank you so much for your amazing presence, but I also do want to remind you, as always, this is general, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And I do more than appreciate the likes, comments, and of course subscriptions if you haven't joined this Taurus tribe already. This is probably the millionth time I've attempted to get this reading accomplished. Did it in full one time, and it just didn't come out good enough for you, okay? But I did pre-pull an overall tarot energy for your month, for your money and career situations, and then two oracle cards, which we'll speak upon in a moment. But overall, we got the Ace of Cups. I do have Taurus in my Mars part of my chart if you're new. But I do feel like this is representing the fact that the abundance for you individually is overflowing from your cup throughout the month. Well deserved. I feel a very hardworking energy about you being drawn to this reading. I feel like you're golden in the way you accomplish and develop, in the way you flow through the month and accomplish with ease. I feel like a foundation, a golden foundation for you is working to your advantage. We also did get the Ten of Cups, but I didn't feel like it was as important for the overall focus or as accurate as the Ace of Cups. But I really do feel as if any efforts towards comforting oneself within your home life, making it more of your sanctuary that's working to your advantage, any changes in the recent past or throughout this month to your home situation could be a complete switch up that's working to your advantage, even if you don't think so fully or at all moving into this month. But I do feel as if as well there's a focus throughout the month from time to time or fully on your overall fulfillment, okay? Needing to feel fulfilled when working your day-to-day job or when running your business or both. Or I feel like some of you do have multiple career opportunities going on or aspire to add one more or something new onto your plate. I'm now hearing you will communicate with ease and successfully all the meanwhile. It's this easy ranting way about you, almost storytelling at times, or actually storytelling, where you could be spoken through by spirit, but even if you're not, it's just, it comes out the way it's meant to, and it works to your advantage. Once again, it benefits what you're trying to grow, develop, or what you're trying to gain at that time. If you're choosing to or decide you need to interview, you will achieve that opportunity, welcoming in, an acceptance, if you will, even for something else like a loan. Luck is on your side, but I do feel like it's really up to you whether or not you feel intuitively, because you're very intuitive naturally as a Taurus, whether or not that's going to be right for you, okay? Trust your intuition all the meanwhile, what Spirit's telling you selectively, and feel out the energy, okay? But naturally, following that message, we have Clover talking about how there's a lucky break for you. I feel as if luck is on your side when it comes to money flowing in, which is very important, right? It will give you that comfort to just take a deep breath and feel good about your future moving forward financially, right? I feel like there's a maturity about you with paying off bills quite quickly, paying them on time or even early, and that's working to your advantage. I feel like there's luck on your side when it comes to people tuning in, wanting more of what you have to offer, returning clients and customers for my business entrepreneurs. I feel as if you're being reminded throughout the month you're destined for good fortune, okay? And this is just a glimpse or a taste of what lies ahead for you in that sense. And I do feel as if naturally the fact that I had to do this reading over and over and over, right? Or at least attempt over and over. It's this feeling where throughout the month, do expect to have to do something over several times, but then when you finally get the final product, the end product out, or it just comes to be, golden, okay, golden. And I feel like your voice, your messages, even Spirit's messages for my spiritual workers, that is working to your advantage, it's benefiting you, okay? There's just a lot of benefits throughout the month, okay? But I feel like the upcoming months past January are even more lucrative for you, even more beneficial, abundant. So do keep that in mind. And I feel like just the gratitude that you're exuding from your pores, right? In your actions, even your inner voice, your thoughts, you're manifesting more of which, okay? Because we do have manifesting money over here on the candle card, okay? And I feel like you're a light in this world, okay? There's a motivation about you as we kind of bounce around here, an ambition about you, about your energy, about when you produce and develop, and even look to reach for more success or just that new opportunity or both. It's leaving you with multiple situations, or one in particular, thriving to your advantage. Okay. And I feel like you just know what you're doing, and that's quite evident. You might be overqualified for an opportunity, whether you're continuing it or you're looking to bring a new one onto your plate. I do feel like energy is affecting you throughout the month, so do keep that in mind. I feel like you, again, know what you're doing, and that's evident to those who watch your content online, tune into your business, come back for more. Okay, I remember I have to go to Taurus for this. I remember Taurus went through this, so I want to ask for their advice when it comes to that. I feel like you're very intuitive, and people want to use that to their advantage, and you should feel good about that, okay? But I feel a bit of a demand, a very Seven of Wands vibe about your month at certain points, where it's just like, oh goodness, okay, I'm good at balancing this out, and I'm doing things at a comfortable pace for myself for the most part, but it's just a lot, right? And I feel like it could start to weigh on you energy wise, or just the energy in a situation might. Just remember that you can handle any levels of chaos or just conflict, okay? I'm seeing the King of Swords in my mind's eye. I feel like you are being reminded that everything you've been through, the negatives, the positives, the changes, the ups, downs, lefts, rights, as I spit that out really sloppy, you've been prepared for this, okay? You've been prepared for the good and the bad at this time. But again, overall, a very abundant month for you. So pull from the Gilda deck. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles. I feel like there's an important choice for you. You could be weighing out which opportunity is going to make you the happiest. Spirit saying just because you can acquire a job or keep a job moving forward doesn't mean it's necessarily right for you. Just because you can make more money at a position or with an opportunity doesn't mean it's right for you. How are you feeling there? How does the energy make you feel? Are you passionate about what that is for you? Okay. And I feel like for some of you, especially the entrepreneurs drawn to the reading, it could be a day-to-day job for you, but you're needing to remember how passionate you truly are, even potentially why you started an opportunity, a situation for your career to begin with. Let's take it back to day one, okay, or week one. And I feel as if that will reignite a level of passion within you and potentially help you with a creative solution, or just to creatively put a twist on things, right? See it more successful all the meanwhile. But with the Knight of Wands here, look at this. Spirit saying, have fun, okay? This can talk about, the Fool card can talk about taking a leap of faith, but I truly feel for you individually being drawn to this reading, it's more so a reminder to enjoy oneself when you're producing and developing, when you're going through what feels like a repetitive task, or creating even the mundane tasks at times at work or when running your business, or both. And I feel as if it's about halfway through the month when it just kind of clicks. It's like, ugh, I'm not having as much fun as I could be, right? Even if you do expect to entering the month, okay? It's like something can feel very repetitive or just mundane at times, but it's all about your approach, your mindset, and the energy you pour into something, okay? I truly feel like that's going to help whatever it is for you. But I just heard a warm feeling as I did that, a warm feeling. And it's interesting because we have the Candle card, but I feel like you are giving off this warm, comforting, likable, relatable vibe, okay, when it comes to your work, when it comes to communicating, even for an opportunity. And this is going to help things grow, okay? It's going to help you get what you want, what you desire, what is destined for you. The Knight of Wands, there is a bit of a guarded vibe about you, and I feel like this stems out into connections as well, but we're here to talk about money and career, getting that from the body of armor. But I do sense that there's a very passionate but peaceful, kind of grounded way about you, okay? Any re-implementing or continuing of meditation, working out, that's going to work to benefit the quality of your work, and just keep you feeling good about yourself, okay? And now I'm getting the vibe that you are very good looking, and that's working to your advantage as well, and people are inspired all the meanwhile. When you do it well is now what I'm hearing, okay? And I do feel like there's moments where you will get a little bit frustrated, okay? Whether it's in regards to, again, trying to do something, multiple times to get it right, or just to have it come out or come to be. It could be more in regards to the energy in the situation. It could be your own habits, I want to say, playing into it, but I'm getting that from the volcano here. But I feel like you'll reel it back in and just take it back to a a positive, optimistic view on things. Okay. Everything is purposeful throughout the month. Just keep that in mind. Let's keep pulling. I'll pull one for over here. They're saying any gambles in the near future. I don't want to say throughout this month in particular, but you could be thinking about it, being pushed to dream about it even, as I stutter when speaking. That's going to work very much to your advantage, okay? I feel the need to cleanse my energy, but we do have the Nine of Pentacles, and I really do feel as if this is the energy you're giving off. Independent, that conquering way of being, reaching for more. Spirit saying, how does the freedom feel? I feel like it's the release of a past living situation or a work situation that just wasn't working for you, okay? Even, I want to say, due to the luck being on your side, you're seeing oneself with a sense of more financial freedom, okay? And even the freedom, I want to say, from a bill, right? Or debt you're paying off. That's working to your advantage as well. And I just feel the need to remind you, especially my empath Taurus is drawn to the reading, cleanse your energy, okay? Cleanse your energy. And I really do feel like your connection to nature will take a highlight in one way, shape, or form. If you're feeling anxious or if you're feeling a bit on edge or feeling the energy in a situation is affecting you, take a walk into nature if Mother Nature allows it, right? It's hard to feel on edge when you're focusing on the beauty of nature, I'll always say, okay? But you may just need to cleanse your energy or take a walk when you're at work, right? Take a break, early break. Or just step away from your business, your work in general for the time being, and come back when the energy in a situation is better or you're feeling better in energy, okay? Your work is very important, I feel the need to say, and that's going to come into play time and time again. For some of you, you need to recognize that taking a break, given it's a day or two each week, is going to benefit you. Because I know for me, it's hard for me to even push myself to take a day off of doing these readings because it's something I do care about a lot, and I know it helps people, and I get hungry for that growth, for that, income even, and I feel that's your vibe at certain points. But I really do feel the focus about you isn't stressing you out, okay? It's this kind of, they're saying Capricorn way of being. You might have that in your chart. Capricorn is admiring you more so these days. Interesting. It's like you tapping into that energy where you just want to work, okay? And naturally a Taurus is hardworking, but that came up for a reason. Anyways, I'm being drawn to a sun over here on my my incense holder, and I feel like, again, you're giving off that warm, sunny vibe. You're exuding confidence, but in a non-forcing kind of way, and that's also working to your advantage, okay? Let's see here. I just heard let's move on, and I feel like that was, for me as a reader for that moment, those messages, but I feel like, again, there's something you're leaving behind when it comes to shifting from December to January. Let's move on, okay? But it's this also, there's also a vibe of feeling where you accomplish something, you create something, you check something off your to-do list, and then it's this vibe where, okay, next, moving on, moving right along. I have a lot to accomplish. At times feeling like you're playing catch up, but I feel like you'll get ahead of the game at a certain point throughout the month. That differing when from Taurus to Taurus naturally. Look at that, the Page of Pentacles. So again, this sort of experienced but innocent sort of angelic vibe about you when presenting and utilizing your work to other people's advantage and yours all the meanwhile, or other people's benefit rather. But I do feel like you, again, could be acquiring a new job, a new business idea, could be plopped into your head by spirit. I do feel as if you could be thinking in a very simplistic and easy manner as to how to expand your business, okay, or how to start a second one, or something of the sort. I feel like you're being very logical, very analytical, but trusting your intuition and how you feel all the meanwhile, at least for the most part, okay? And there's strategic moments when you decide to hold back and heal, to not show off, to be that humble side of oneself. But then there's other moments when Spirit's saying, let your feathers show, okay? Like the peacock reminds us to show off a bit. Sorry, I just got distracted by a squirrel outside of my window. I feel like this came up in your mid-December reading. Anytime you see a squirrel, Spirit's saying, watch your energy levels, but also make sure you're having fun once again, okay? The colors of you are beautiful is what I just heard. Bear with me. The Wheel of Fortune talking about how things are truly turning in your favor. Okay, naturally. You don't start off with the Clover card, the ambition, taking action, hustling, manifesting money card, and the Ace of Cups without things working out for you. Okay, just because things aren't perfect doesn't mean that you don't keep moving forward, right? Doesn't mean that you don't put forth the effort you know you need to. It doesn't mean that things won't start to be perfected as we move forward. I don't know why that just came out, okay? And I feel like that was key wording. All right, listen to um, one's inner voice more. I feel like you tune it out, even if you don't think so. But there's again a very strong vibe about you, but it's not feeling overbearing. It's not taking away from the quality of your work. Now, in the first full attempt to do your reading, the reminders will come through at certain points, if not one significant point, excuse me, that less is more when speaking. Yes, your rambles, your rants, your storytelling is effective. Less is more as far as how much you accomplish. Okay, if you can push it off, do so. But also quality over quantity. Okay, definitely both messages tying into each other. But I just feel like at times you just want to create more. You even get hungry once again for the money, for the growth, the progress, the results, right? They're saying never satisfied, but to an extent you are. It's just you want more, and that's fine. But just remember those two messages as you make your way through the month. Now, I do feel like once again there's a golden way about how you accomplish, how you develop. A triangle in reverse coming into play. Interesting. But I do feel like there's this feeling where at certain points in the month, Spirit's going to make you rewind in your mind. It might be, again, due to the beginning of something, why you started something to begin with, excuse me, or it might be in regards to how to better accomplish something by re-implementing an old strategy, an old way of doing something, or combining it with something else that you're doing at this time. I just feel like you're going to see things develop and change for you in certain small and maybe even large ways as the month trickles forward, but everything's taking place for a reason. Keep that in mind. Everything is happening for a reason. The month may just speed on by, right? You may be moving at a comfortable pace, but you find the month is just like, where the hell did it go, right? I just heard I'm comfortable around you. I'm comfortable around you. And I really feel like with the Eight of Wands, talking about that speed of the month and at times how much you accomplish in one day, 1 week. But you also just are doing a ton of speaking where it's like, oh, I have to catch my breath, right? But people want to hear what you have to say, okay? People want to hear it. And the way you connect with people, the way people feel connected to you, that's taking a highlight for more than one reason, okay? A meeting of importance with a stranger may play into your month, and that will give you the option that you desired, okay? Keep in mind you're manifesting at this time, okay? And I do feel like, again, you need to prioritize rest as I feel you want to keep working, want to keep going, right? That motivation. But the Six of Wands to top off this spread, because I really feel like this is a month where you're very victorious, okay? You're conquering a lot, you're overcoming a lot of obstacles and showing people things aren't perfect for me, but I get it done, right? I succeed all the meanwhile. I'm very passionate and I'm acquiring what I need, what I desire, and what I want all the meanwhile. Okay, I have options, I have choices. I'm a Taurus, and if you need it, I'll get it done for you, right? If I need it, I'll get it done for myself. That's the vibe. And as I'm drawn to the Mystic Mondays deck here, oh my God, look at that. So 66 coming into play. I was more so drawn to the eye because I feel like there's a focus on your third eye being opening, what you see, how you feel about something once again, or your work at hand. But it's just this reminder once again to have fun while you work, okay? And with the two Six of Wands coming out, different levels of victory, different levels of satisfying accomplishments, okay, and growth taking place. I feel like numbers are going up. You're doing well, okay? Keep that in mind. Allow for yourself to, at a certain point, sit back and relax and acknowledge how things are growing, developing, progressing for you, and how much abundance is truly overflowing from your cup. Beautiful. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your month, and I'll see you next time.